Welcome to Quick Tech News, where we keep you updated in the world of tech without wasting your time. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but today we have a couple of interesting stories. First up is a new phone from Oppo, which for the most part is a standard 2021 flagship device with a Snapdragon 888 chipset, 12GB of RAM, a 6.7-inch 120Hz high-resolution OLED display, a 4500 mAh battery, and fast charging. But the interesting thing about this phone is one of the cameras, which has a 3-megapixel Microlens, and this basically allows you to take super close-up shots. The camera has its own ring light and supports up to 60 times magnification, which is insane. Now, I know it sounds like a gimmick, and for the most part it is. But the guys over at Android Police have gotten their hands on a unit and have done some testing, and some of their results have been very impressive, so let's have a look at a couple of examples. This is the Apple Watch, presumably taken with one of the other cameras on the phone, and here it is with the Microlens. Here's another one of a leaf, and then the macro image showing a great level of detail, and another one of a rock. Now, apparently this camera has an insanely shallow depth of field, which means it's going to be hard to get the focus right on the images, especially if the surface isn't flat. But nonetheless, you will be able to take some super cool images if you find the right subject. Next up, Microsoft have released an update which apparently fixes the controller disconnect issues that have been ongoing ever since the release of the Xbox Series X. As you can see, there is an incredibly long forum post on Microsoft's website with various people complaining about the same issue. Interestingly, the fix wasn't listed in the official release notes for the update, but a post forum from Jason Ronald from the Xbox team confirms that it should indeed fix controller disconnect issues. If any of you have an Xbox Series X and have done the update, it would be great to hear whether or not your issues have been fixed. Last up in the news for today, this is actually a couple of days old now, but it's worth mentioning. Adobe Photoshop now runs natively on Macs that are using Apple's new M1 chip. With this new optimized version, it looks like Photoshop runs very well on M1 powered Macs, as you can see from this chart. Other programs have also received M1 support this week, including Corel Draw, DaVinci Resolve, Octane X, and 1Password, so it's great to see developers jumping on board, and Apple Silicon's future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you could like the video, subscribe, and tell your friends to help get this channel off the ground. Thanks, and see you next time.